June has been, there have been so many announcements coming out of Summer Games Fest, and my gosh, I am overwhelmed by the sheer number of all of these games that are coming our way, games that have been shadow dropped, games that have received demos. And speaking of demos, that is what I am going to be talking about in this month's episode of the Many Thoughts I Have podcast. And we're going to jump straight into it. So the first of the demos that I played, and this is not just out of Summer Games Fest in general, but also at the same time, Steam Next Fest actually happened. So, and Steam Next Fest is the best place for demos of games. And the first game I want to talk to you all about is for a little casual sim by the name of Leaf Blower Co. Yes, that's right. This game is being developed by Lift Games and being published by Forklift Interactive. And they haven't given us a release date yet. However, they've given us a release year. They said it's going to be released this year, 2025. And they have a demo for it. It is still available if you would like to go and check it out for yourself. And it's essentially, if you've played Power Wash Simulator, you know how to play Leaf Blower Co. Essentially, that is pretty much what the game is. You are playing in first person. You are blowing leaves into the bin. You're collecting it. You're cleaning up gardens, and you get a variety of different tools to work with. As of course the title of the game, you get a leaf blower, you get a rake, you even get like a sort of like a blowtorch kind of a thing to burn off weeds. So you get a few different types of tools in order to continue on with your work and make sure you do your work well and get it all tidied up and neat and clean. And it's actually really fun. But the other cool thing about this game is there are little things that you can do that isn't necessarily got to do with leaf blowing. So you can, you go around. Not only are you cleaning up leaves in the gardens, you're also trying to, reorganize things and put things back into their place. So you might come to a garden. They might have had like a big party or something, like a pool party, and, you're cleaning up the leaves, but you're also having to, put everything back in its place, like, sun chairs, tables, umbrellas. If there's a pool involved, of course, they'll have all the pool toys and the floaties. You have to try and you don't necessarily pick them up. The floaties, you have to use the leaf blower to blow them into the pool, which is actually pretty fun, to be fair. You'll come across, there might be like a soccer ball in the garden. You can sort of use your leaf blower to play around with the soccer ball. So there are little sort of things that you can do while you're cleaning up the gardens as well. With your leaf blower, there'll be times where you'll probably end up on the roof. And it's just it's really cool. The Leaf Blowing Co. is it's essentially your little business. So this is your business that you are trying to increase money, so you can use that to upgrade your tools and of course to get more powerful tools, more powerful leaf blowers. But you also have to manage your leaf blower, or any other tool that is electrical, that requires any kind of charging. So you do have to go to a charging station to charge up your leaf blower as well. So there is a level of maintenance involved with your tools. And yeah, it's just, it's really cool. It's really fun, very chill and relaxing. So if you enjoy playing Power Wash Simulator, you will definitely enjoy Leaf Blower Co. It's actually really good fun. And there is a lot to do in the demo. So you can actually play through quite a bit in the demo so you can get an idea of what to expect. But yeah, Leaf Blower Co. is a great game. Wishlist it, get ready for it, and hopefully we'll see its full release soon. Okay, the next game I would like to talk about is for a game called Cozy Room Decorator. Now, the demo for this game is also still available on Steam if you'd like to go check it out. And it's being developed and published by Lucky Rolls Studio. Now, Cozy Room Decorator, it says it in the title. You are decorating rooms, and they're essentially kind of like a 3x3, but not necessarily 3x3. So you get like a little sort of like a room where two walls are up, two walls are down, and you get to place all these different items in the room. You can theme it, you can do whatever. I played the demo for it. It's pretty basic. The demo doesn't really give you too much to play around with, but there are a number of different things you can do in the game with those items. With decorating, you can increase the size of certain pieces of furniture or decor, or you can decrease the size. So you can, there's a size manipulation. You can also you can edit the flooring and the walls in terms of colors and patterns. You can do that with some of the items as well. You can add ceiling items like lighting or fans. I think there's also the opportunity to do like outdoor decorating as well. So it's not necessarily just bound to interior. You can also do exterior decorating of that particular room. That's actually pretty cool. I do like that. And yeah, it's there'll be themes involved. This game is actually already released. It was released back in March of 2024, so it's been over a year. And yeah, I had the opportunity to give this game a go. And I had a lot of fun with it. I really did enjoy the demo to this game. It's pretty chill. It's very simple. It's a simulation. Again, just like Leaf Blower Co., I love my simulation games. So, there'll be plenty of different items. They've got regular updates coming out for the game as well. And there's also a soundtrack that they've got available that you can purchase as DLC. And yeah, it's just really cozy, good sort of vibes. So I would definitely go and check out the Cozy Room Decorator demo if you are interested in those style of games. The third demo I played was for a little game called Camper Van Make It Home. And this is it's kind of similar to the game that I was talking about just before, like Cozy Room Decorator, only in this instance, you're customizing your own camper van. It looks like a VW combi van, which is really cool, very retro as well. And it's kind of similar to doing like an unpacking sort of a situation. But it's not really unpacking in the sense that you're unpacking your life. It's just more of you are creating this home on wheels, and you are adding all these different items and furniture pieces to your camper van. But it's not just the interior of the van itself. You also can decorate the exterior of the van, and then depending on where you travel to as well, because there is some journeys kind of traveling involved, you can also decorate the little spots outside the van as well. You can do like a little picnic setting, or maybe you're going down to the beach, so you can set up like a beach setting. And yeah, it's just really cute and cozy. There is some sort of like, it does involve a bit of puzzle elements to it, just because of they expect you to have a certain number of items in your camper van. And so you have to make sure you unpack and put everything in a place. So it does have some unpacking vibes to it. So I did appreciate that. But it's just really, really chill, very sweet and cozy. And yeah, like it's adorable. I really enjoyed, just chilling out, listening to the soundtrack of the game, which is also very lo-fi and just very relaxing. And yeah, you got cute little animals as well that sort of pop up along the way, and I love the look of it all, and it's really cute. So if you do enjoy your interior design, if you like doing little, going on little adventures, Camper Van Make It Home is definitely worth checking out. It is developed and published by Malapata Studio, and it was released during Summer Games Fest this year. So it is out right now. And but the demo, like I said, the demo is still available. So if you are still unsure about purchasing it outright, definitely check out the demo, because you can still get a lot out of the demo. There's quite a lot of content in it as well. So go check it out. The next demo that I had the opportunity to play, and you can too right now because the demo is still available, is for a game called Gecko Gods. And this is essentially a little action-adventure platformer, puzzle platformer, I should say, where you are a little gecko. You are journeying through puzzles on this particular island. I think it's very kind of third-person view. And you get to sort of like dash and crawl up walls and ceilings, just like a gecko. And it's really, really cute. I've had this wishlisted for a little while. And I was very curious about it until they announced, I think during the Wholesome Direct, I think it was. If I'm remembering correctly, I think it was yes, it was. It was in the Wholesome Direct. And yeah, when they announced that there was going to be a demo available, I'm like, great, I have been waiting to check this one out. And I'm glad I did. So I will preface, the demo itself is a little kind of janky. And there are areas in the demo that is obviously locked off for the full game, which is fair enough, and I understand that. I personally didn't end up finishing the demo only because I came across a couple of I got a little bit lost in terms of where I was supposed to go through the areas, and I couldn't find my way to where I was supposed to jump on a boat. So there's a kind of a Zelda puzzle kind of thing involved, and you have to get to a boat that kind of gets you sailing off this particular island. But also, the puzzles in there aren't too difficult, which is really good. And you're able to traverse the world pretty easily. But for whatever reason, I got lost personally, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me which way I needed to go and how to get to the boat in the demo. So that might just be a me thing. I've seen others play through the demo and had no issues with it. It's probably because they're probably better platformer gamers than I am. They're better at solving puzzles than I am, and they probably have better sense of direction than me. So, but I still enjoyed my time with it. It is a really cute looking, like even the visuals look really nice. The art style is really cool of this game. I would definitely recommend checking out the demo for Gecko Gods. It is being developed by In Resin and published by Super Rare Originals. But no release date as of yet. However, they are planning on releasing it in Q4 of this year, so 2025. But yeah, if you enjoy puzzle platformers, action, adventure kind of style games, if you enjoy your Zelda games, and I will say, I'm not a huge Zelda gamer. I'm not a big fan of the Zelda games. Don't at me. But I did enjoy the puzzles in this particular game, in Gecko Gods. So if you do enjoy puzzle platformers, then Gecko Gods will definitely be a game you want to check out. The demo is still available on Steam. I'm not 100% sure if the demo is available on other platforms, because I'm pretty sure it is coming to, I think, Switch maybe. Let me just confirm that. Hold on a second. Yes. So Gecko Gods is coming to Nintendo Switch and PC, of course. But I'm not 100% sure if there is a demo for it on the Switch. If there is, go check it out and just see whether or not you would be keen on playing it for yourself. The next game I want to mention came out of the Southeast Asian Games Showcase, and it's for a cute little game called Bathhouse Creatures. It is developed and published by Sleepy Rocket, and it is available right now. This was shadow dropped during the Summer Games Fest, and my gosh, this is absolutely adorable. It is a wholesome little management sim game where you are essentially running a bathhouse for animals. Yes, that is correct. It is absolutely cozy and very wholesome. I played the demo through it, I think from start to finish. It's you do have to be very you have to be quick a little bit. So when it comes to the management of this, because you're looking after a bathhouse, you will get many customers, or clients, I should say, wanting to use your bathhouse. And you'll only have 4 rooms to deck out with baths. Now, these are Japanese baths, so they're onsens kind of a style. You get small little bathtubs. You can get bigger baths as well. And you can decorate each of the rooms. And of course, when it comes to management sims like this, if you want more money or happier clients, depending on the type of decoration you have in those rooms, will vary with each of your customers. So there'll be stats for, like, if you used, say, plants in the onsen, that certain animals will actually appreciate more, and they'll give you more money based on that. Or they'll be a bit more patient if you use certain types of decor. So it's actually a really cool concept and sort of style of a management sim game. I really love it. I am definitely looking at maybe purchasing this one for myself, and it's very cheap. It is under $10, Australian or American dollars, doesn't matter. It is under $10. The demo is still available on PC if you wanted to check it out. I would definitely recommend that if you're not a big fan of management sims, but you do love, cute and cozy looking games with animals. This has kind of it's not necessarily pixel graphics, but it's kind of verging on the edge of being a pixel graphic. It's really adorable though. I really love it. It also gives me a lot of Spirited Away vibes, just without the spirits. It's animals instead. So I do appreciate that. I would definitely recommend go checking out the Bathhouse Creatures demo, but also just buy it and support the devs. Like this is a really cheap game. Go check it out. Alrighty, gang. Now we're gonna go from a cozy, wholesome management sim to a very, very adult and a very adult choices matter strategy game, essentially. It's a bit more of a visual novel, if you want to sort of put it that way. But this game is called Dispatch, and the demo is still available to play if you are so keen to check it out. Dispatch is a superhero workplace comedy where choices matter. Manage a dysfunctional team of misfit heroes and strategize who to send to emergencies around the city, all while balancing office politics, personal relationships, and your own quest to become a hero. Now, this is actually really, really cool and hilarious. I played this demo on stream and I had a laugh and a half. I was dying. The dialogue in this game is amazing. It is so good. It is fully voice acted and the animation is amazing. You'll also like the choices that you also make, because it's kind of like multiple choice, but when you're making those choices, you've got limited time. So you have to be quick on the choices that you actually make. And the characters, the style of the characters are amazing. Like I said, it is all fully voice acted. It looks like you're like a superhero, like a Marvel superhero animated TV series. It is so good. I love it. I cannot wait for this to come out. This is not available yet, but it will be released hopefully this year. And it is being developed and published by Ad Hoc Studio. I would highly recommend going and checking out the demo for Dispatch. There are... You're gonna be recognizing some voices. Maybe you won't. I don't know. But I would also check out the cast list to this game, because my gosh, these are very talented voice actors. Yeah, it is a great story. I actually love the humor in this. It's definitely adult. I am going to preface this. Not made for children. So definitely make sure you've got the kiddos in bed before you play this one. And yeah, it's good fun. And it's superheroes, but it's like they're kind of like anti-heroes in a way, but they're trying to redeem themselves. Yeah, it's just great. And you are an ex-hero who ended up becoming the dispatch responder, and it's really interesting. It's very fascinating. You have to choose which heroes go to which situation, or which task, and you have to sort of pick according to their skills and their strengths and their weaknesses. You will be able to increase their stats as well. So there is some form of like kind of RPG element to it, but it's not an RPG at all. It's just really great. And yeah, I'm really keen to find out where this story goes, and especially considering the fact that the character that you play as, the protagonist, there's something going on with his life, because he used to be a hero. He wants to go back into being a hero, but something happened. And so now I want to know what the hell's going on with him. So it looks great. I would highly recommend going and checking out the demo and then wishlist it, so that when it comes out, then you'll be ready to play the full thing. And I am so ready for Dispatch. All right, the next demo that I had the opportunity to play is for a little side-scrolling 2D platformer by the name of Dono's Tale. Now, this is available on PC, so through Steam. And I will say, this game plays very much like a Mario Yoshi game, if I do say. Your little character's a little blue dinosaur who sort of jumps and leaps around, has these specific abilities. You know, he can climb, he can dash with, electricity, but he can also flutter like Yoshi. And, apples, you have to go around collecting apples. Donos is a very cute little character. And it's very colorful. But like I said, it's a lot of, jumping and dashing and climbing, that involved in this game. There's a bit of a time trial element to it. They do have a timer, so if you want to do speed runs in this game, you can. So they do have that option. Right now, it has no release date. It just says that it's coming soon, but it is being developed and published by Super Item Studios. It looks very cute. It's very colorful, and if you're into that sort of thing, if you like your 2D platformers, and you also like doing speed runs, then this would probably be something for you. I played the demo. I played a little bit of it. I was enjoying it until I got to a point where I was a bit stuck and I didn't know what to do to progress. But also at the point where I was starting to get a bit frustrated with myself because I wasn't able to get around in certain areas. Like for instance, trying to climb trees, or because there's there's a particular level where it's trees with a lot of leaves and the leaves are falling down and you can actually jump onto those leaves to get across bigger gaps. But there were points where I was just having a lot of trouble trying to get onto the leaves to get across to the other side of those gaps. So for me, I kind of felt like the mechanics were a little bit weird. In terms of the just in terms of the climbing and the jumping and stuff, it's very kind of precise where you jump, but it is really really cool, very cute looking. But yeah, I for myself specifically found it a bit too difficult. But it's it's not too bad. It's all right. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little lukewarm on it. Let me just put it that way. But if you are the type of person who enjoys these style of games, then I would definitely go check it out for yourself. Demo is still available if you want to see for yourself and find out if this is a game for you. But yeah, Dono's Tale coming soon to PC. Moving right along into another little game that I played the demo for, and this is called Squeakross Home Squeak Home. The demo is still available if you would like to check this out, and I played this demo during Steam Next Fest. Squeakross is available on PC and Switch, so if you'd like to check it out on the Switch as well, you can play it there. It is developed and published by Albloon, I believe is the name. And it released during Summer Games Fest, so that's really cool. Now, this is a little puzzle game, and you are essentially, I don't know if you've played Nonograms or Picross, and if you have, then this is pretty much what you will be doing in this game. However, the gimmick to this is the Picross puzzles that you solve will give you pieces of furniture or items for a little house, for a home, for your little mouse friend. and it's really cute. So I love that aspect of this game, the fact that you're not just doing these puzzles for the sake of doing the puzzles, but you're getting something out of it. And you're decorating a little home for your little mouse pet or friend. And it's really cool. Now, I've never played a Picross game myself, so this was a first for me. The puzzles do start off pretty simple, and the tutorial phase of the game does explain a lot for you. Okay, I may have made a little mistake here. They're not mice, they're rats. But same, they're rodents. So yeah, and the tutorial of this game is actually pretty cool. It does explain to you how you can, how to solve the puzzles. It does get a little bit more complex the further you keep going. The levels get harder and harder depending on the types of furniture that you want to unlock for your rat's home. But it's just like really cute. The one thing I will also mention is that before you even get to the point where you're making, like that you're solving these puzzles, you get to actually create your own rat. Like, there is a character customization for this. And it's actually, like, it's got a lot of different options. And I wasn't expecting that for this. But it's really cool. Like, you can change the size of the ears. You can change the shape of the nose. You can even make it so that it's like, it doesn't have, like, it only has one paw or, you know, or neither, or, you know, one eye or both. Like, it's really cute in the fact that it's giving you the opportunity to customize it so much to the point that you can kind of like give it a little quirk, I suppose. And at the same time, not only when you're solving these Picross puzzles, not only are you making furniture items or, you know, items like decor, you can also solve puzzles to make like little clothing items for your rat. That's right. There's fashion in this too, and it's adorable. I actually really like this. This is really cute. Honestly, I will say I don't know whether I'm gonna go out of my way to buy this like any point soon, but it just only because, and this is just personally for me, the Picross puzzles for me are a little bit of a brain buster. Because I feel like I was still getting to a point where I wasn't sure if I was solving the puzzles right, and I felt like I was stuck on some of the puzzles for a little bit longer than I thought was necessary. But it also mentions in the tutorial phase to make sure that you are etching into these puzzles. There is a reason that you're doing it with reason and not just guessing. They don't want you to guess. They really want you to solve it properly. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I get that you know there is always going to be a proper answer to solve these puzzles, but sometimes, you know, people solve puzzles their own way. And I was sort of getting to a point where I kind of figured out how it all worked, like in terms of its mechanics. But then when I got to the more complicated puzzles, I started to get a little frustrated with myself. But that's neither here nor there. That's just me, though. So if you are interested in checking out Squeakross Home Squeak Home, I would recommend playing the demo first. And let me tell you, I played for maybe about a half hour of this demo, and there was still so much to do. There was a lot more puzzles to get through. So there is quite a lot of content for a demo for you to get an understanding of what you're getting from this game. So if you were curious about it and you're not sure whether you'd be the type of person who'd be keen in playing this, I would definitely recommend playing the demo first, just to get an idea. And then if you find yourself going through this whole game and solving every single puzzle and still loving it, then yeah, definitely buy the game. It is out now. And yeah, it's really cute. All right. Here comes my penultimate demo that I have played, and it's for a puzzle game by the name of Monument Valley 3. Yes. This is a really beautiful looking, very artistic looking game. And it looks very relaxing. It's colorful. And it also is a little bit sort of mind-boggling in a way with its puzzles, because it can be a little bit trippy. Now, the reason why I say that is for the reason that the way that you solve these puzzles, you're moving elements of a scene around, like pillars or staircases, in a way that it's almost kind of looks like a paradox, kind of like it shouldn't make sense, that it shouldn't connect. But it's really fascinating the way they get these puzzles to actually work. So that really fascinated me when I saw the trailer for it. So I had to try the demo for myself. And when I played through the demo, I was taken aback by the puzzles, but also by the visuals. This art style is gorgeous. I haven't actually played Monument Valley 1 or 2, but after playing the demo for 3, I am really, really tempted to go out of my way to play the first 2, so that I can then play this one. Now, number 3 is actually coming out very soon. It'll be out on the 22nd of July. So not too far away. It is being developed and published by Us2 Games. But like I said, demo is available on PC right now. You'll be able to play Monument Valley 3 on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it'll be coming to Nintendo Switch. And of course, on your mobile devices. Yes, you'll be able to play this on your mobile devices, I believe, through the Netflix app, or you can go through Google Play, or through, I believe, the Apple Arcade, I'm going to say. So if you are in any way interested in checking out Monument Valley 3, it will be available very soon. Like I said, it'll be coming out on the 22nd of July. But yeah, I feel like even if I just played Monument Valley 3 and then go back to 1 and 2, I feel like I'd still be good. And I'd still enjoy it for what it is. I just love the look of it. It just looks very pretty, very relaxing, so colorful. And the puzzles don't look too difficult either. So from the puzzles that I've played in the demo, it's actually not too bad. And I really just loved the mechanics of how you solve these puzzles. So Monument Valley 3 coming soon. Go check out the demo and get ready for some cozy puzzle games. And the final game that I played the demo for is for a little florist simulation game by the name of Puny the Florist. And this is being developed and published by Earthquake Games. No release date as of yet. They haven't announced anything at the moment. And it's really, really cute. And the art style looks absolutely adorable, very colorful, very cozy looking. You're playing this protagonist who, is being run down from doing an office job, a 9-to-5 job. All of a sudden, she sprouts a flower, a talking flower on top of her head, who then ends up just out of nowhere placing a flower shop in the middle of nowhere. And tells Puny, I believe that's her name, to just run this flower shop and be the florist. At first, the dialogue is actually really great. I absolutely love the humor that they bring into the actual into this game. So it's really adorable in the sense that it is a bit of it's got a bit of a visual novel vibe to it, but it's interactive because you're actually making, like, you're putting together bouquets of flowers, whether it be in like those gift wraps, the way that, make them in bouquets like that, or you can also arrange flowers into like vases or pots. And the characters you meet, the different customers you come across, they're all very quirky. They have their own requests. They'll tell you what they want or what they're looking for, and you have to kind of try to make it so that it meets their requirements. It just looks, and it's really cute. Now, granted, I didn't give this demo too much of my time, unfortunately, because I was just kind of running out of time in regards to playing all these demos, because there were so many demos. I really like, you do not know the half of what my library on my Steam account looks like right now, with the number of demos I still have to play that have been sitting there for this, for the past 12 months. And I'm surprised that they're still there. But yeah, Puny the Florist is really cute. I love the look of this. I want to maybe play the demo again, and I'm hoping that it saved my progress so that I can go back into it and sort of finish it off. Because it's really cute. You can rearrange the flowers, you can resize them, you can add fillers. There are so many variations of flowers you can use, different colors. You can prune away the leaves, and you can change the colors of the packaging that it's going into. It's just really, really cute and very wholesome vibes. And the humor is on point with the dialogue. I love it. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Puny the Florist when that gets a full release. And those are the demos that I got to play. Now, granted, I could have played a lot more, I will say. There are so many other games that I really wanted to get around to. I'm going to list off the demos that I still haven't played that did come out of Summer Games Fest. I'm hoping some of these demos are still playable, just so that I can play them in my own time. But some other Summer Games Fest demos that I would love to still go out of my way to check out are, Ascend, The Berlin Apartment, Collector's Cove, High Times, Hirogami, Hotel Galactic, Out and About, Soggy Beans, Town to City, and Vending Dokan Cozy Kiosk. Those are some of the other Summer Games Fest demos that I really want to check out. They're still in my library waiting to be installed so that I can play through them. But I will also say that's just one category of demos that I have in my library. I still have a generalized demos category in my library that has about 17 other games that I still need to check out for myself. Whenever I get that opportunity. I don't know when that'll happen. It might be, sometime down the track, but who knows? Maybe I'll play more of these demos for my YouTube channel. Who knows? Keep an eye out on my channel. I have been on a bit of a break from creating YouTube content, like longer form videos, that is. But hopefully once June is over, I can get into July. It's a bit more calmer, and I'll be able to make some more videos for you all. So hopefully you'll be able to see some of these other demos in video form on my YouTube channel. So make sure you are subscribed over there. But that is pretty much it. I'm going to list through the demos I talked about today. Leaf Blower Co., Cozy Room Decorator, Camper Van, Gecko Gods, Bathhouse Creatures, Dispatch, Dono's Tale, Squeakgrass Home Squeak Home, Monument Valley 3, and Puny the Florist. Those are the demos that I have played. What demos have you played through Summer Games Fest or through Steam Next Fest? Please let me know in the Discord, on my socials, in the Spotify comments. Please, I would love to know what demos you have checked out through Summer Games Fest. But that is it from me. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy the Many Thoughts I Have podcast, I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a 5-star review or rating on your podcast service of choice. Remember that you can also comment on each episode over on Spotify, and I will read them out on the show. To keep up with me, you can follow me at Foolish Fuji on Blue Sky and Instagram. If you'd like to check out my video content and more, you can head over to my website, foolishfuji.com. All the links will be in the show notes. That's it from me. Remember to look after yourself and your mental health, and happy thinking, friends.